The only sliver of solace is the ancient Vaulter sword found in the ruins. What is my purpose now? Dominance, baby. That is your purpose. You go, Zolya. You show them that this is... Let's get good. I am the gamer under development, and this is Endless Legends Symbiosis. We are back as the Mykara, and on the last episode, we established Urkan dominance by capturing Chaka, the final of the Urkans. The problem is that now enemy armies are actually attacking our little island here, and trying to they're trying to beat our Urkans and thus tame them, and we really don't want that. So what we're gonna do is try to focus on getting them nice and healed up and also speeding up the ability they have to generate Urkan lice, which will require Moonleaf. Y'all remember last episode when we looked at all the Moonleaf and I was like, I don't need we need Moonleaf. Unfortunately it's winter, so we have to be a little bit more careful about how many fungal growths we do because food does get impacted by winter unless I am mistaken. We are one turn from our next Empire plan, and we have a bunch of people in dust just to keep us positive. That's right, because we have a massive dust drain coming from military upkeep right now. Part of that probably has to do with our laws. Did we end up getting the... Yeah, see, we didn't get the minus 50% military upkeep. We're gonna definitely need that right now. The military upkeep is kind of a key thing that we're gonna end up picking up no matter what, mainly because we're gonna start switching over to a military model now. Ooh, and while we're at it, Dust Leecher for... Is that Fakir? I don't know the emblems well enough to tell, guys, I'm sorry. Okay, so Khazar is the one that's down right now. Let's see. Chaka... You can't actually see their emblems unless they're in the ground, apparently. Interesting. Very interesting. Oh, wait, I think it showed it right there. No, it didn't show it right there, but I'm guessing that's Fakir because that one's lit up. Let me try this. Nope, that doesn't entirely help. I wonder if we can tell from their images. I mean, Chaka's got like the three things coming out of his head, so that's probably Chaka right there. And this is probably Khazar, and this is probably Fakir, I'm guessing. So we could use Fakir to... Yeah, it is Fakir. It says requires Fakir. I could have just used that. Sorry, guys. I'm a little bit slow sometimes. Alright, we can get that. We can get that. Oh, there's so many options right now, guys. It's just beautiful. Just beautiful. Okay, so that's for Chaka. Chaka, once again, not down. Neither is Khazar. The only one who's currently down right now is... Khazar is the only one that's down right now. Chaka's not down and Fakir's not down because they are both hurt. So since they're healing, we don't need to rush to get those abilities. They're not going to do a whole lot for us right now anyway. Unless we decide to sit them down in this neighboring region right here, which we could do, and then send our armies in to defend them. I think that's a good idea. I think we're going to do that. So I'm going to move them both over into this region right here. Oh, but they're not going to heal unless one of them's down. That's okay. We'll get one of them down next turn. In the meantime, we'll pull our units back here. We did, I believe, pick up the technology that allows us to garrison inside Urkans. Yes, we did. So if we needed to, if we really needed to, we could do that. What do you say to our offer? It's fair to us both. You want open borders so you can come in and come after my stuff. That's not fair to us both. Now, I did talk them into potentially declaring war on the Auriga, which is kind of in our benefit. Let's see where everybody's at. Actually, they're the highest scoring, so I'd rather team with the Auriga against them. Here's a better idea. How about no? How about we don't want your deal, you don't need to come into our territory, everything is fine, just like it is. Now, I do want to take a second before we sit down Chaka or Fakir. I want to see which one is more beneficial to us at the moment. So if we set down Chaka right now, we can basically set ourselves up to generate more science. However, on the other hand, if we set down Fakir, we get more dust, and I feel like dust is actually kind of better for us right now. So I'm going to go ahead and have Fakir be the one that we put down in this territory. If I can. You don't have enough action points. Oh, I can't. I have to wait till next turn to do that. That's perfectly fine. I don't think they're going to face any threats between now and next turn. Let's go ahead and end our turn. Help donate a total of 40 Palladian. We haven't done that. That's the thing that makes everything cost more resources, which is kind of annoying. And I forgot to fungal growth the Moonleaf that turn. I'm sorry, guys. I'm trying to slow down a little bit. I've been a little bit more frantic in the last couple of episodes, and like, I just get that way sometimes, and I'm very sorry for that. I'm trying to go a little bit slower, be clear about why I'm doing things, and that way if my logic is completely flawed, you'll know right away instead of having to explain or having to understand why I did something crazy. Sorry. Okay, so we're gonna take this unit now and move them down here to defend these guys, of course. Fakir is going to plant himself right here. I want him right next to our home system just in case we need to move him back. And then we will go ahead and send these guys over here to actually explore this ruins, because as long as they're here, they can reinforce him. The sad thing is, if they manage to kill him even though we reinforce... Whoa, what? Okay. I don't know if we're supposed to kill these guys, but we're about to. Chaka, you don't need to get involved. Actually, free XP? Yeah, free XP. Go for it, buddy. Okay, so Chaka is just netting a little free XP off of that. While we're talking about things like that, we should go see how long before this guy is back. He is in critical condition currently. He is gonna be out for a little while. Where does it say the number? Like, I should know this, I should. It's honestly just been a long time since I've sat down and played a long game of Endless Legend. I don't know where I'm supposed to see how long he's gonna be injured, but oh well, he's out for right now, that's what we know. Okay. I feel really silly when I don't know stuff like that, because guys, I have like 400 hours in this game, no joke. I'm just, honestly, especially when I jump back and forth between Endless Space and Endless Legend, it's actually kind of hard to remember where stuff is in which version of the or which title, you know, because they do use similar resources, similar techs, well, not super similar techs, but I mean, there's tiered techs, there's resources that are shared between the two. It's just kind of confusing sometimes. So don't hold it against me if I forget the name of something or I call something the wrong thing. If it's obvious I don't know what I'm talking about, feel free to let me know though. That's totally fine, because that happens too. Let's send this army over here to clear out these delvers, and hopefully we'll be able to fungal growth them while we're at it. I'm gonna go ahead and start fungal growthing all of this moonleaf that we found out here, because we actually do kind of want that now. We didn't want it when we found it. When we found it, we were like, oh, this doesn't do anything for us, but now it's like, hey, this is kind of useful. And we're gonna get this guy out of here, like, quickly. Like, he needs to go home. Bye, Felicia. Okay. So, we have gotten our hero unit back. That's why I couldn't see how many turns he's dead, because he's not dead. I'm just a spaz. Sorry, guys. Okay, so our hero unit is back, though, which is good. And we're probably going to move him into this adjacent region as soon as possible. While we're at it, I should make sure, yeah, we did get the dust ability for Fakir there. What's really cool when you think about it though, guys, is, look at this. Khazar and Fakir are done. They're just done. All we have left is our overlap abilities here, and a little bit up here with Chaka, but that I'm going to try to deal with very soon anyway, because if we can get a little bit of dust, we'll just start buying the resources. We didn't manage to get the military upkeep reduction, which is actually kind of hurting us. Kind of a lot. Boy. Okay. I think part of it, too, is we might have an event running right now that's just inhibiting our dust a little bit. I believe there's something going on like that. Ooh. Relocation of the blind, build a city improvement that increases your empire's influence. We can do that. And it'll give us dust if we do. That would actually be kind of useful. Let's go ahead and give that a try. Let's see what we have available to build here. We actually don't have any influence buildings available. That's kind of sad. We're working on Urkan politics, which will provide us an influence deduction on our diplomatic relations per each Urkan we control, which right now is 3, so we should get a minus 60% influence cost, which is awesome. That'll help a lot with what we're trying to do here. And after that, we're working on the dust refinery, which will also be a great way for us to generate additional dust, which we're kind of struggling with at the moment anyway. Once we get that, though, I think we kind of want to grab uncommon armor here, and I think that'll put us reasonably close. We should be maybe 2 technologies away. No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So if we get those, that'll be 4 plus the 2 we already have, 6, so we'll be about 3 techs away still. I mean, that's not bad, though. We'll still get there fast enough. Chaka is here and hopefully healing up. This is why I was saying, guys, that it's really disadvantageous for us to have actually found it here. I should have moved over into this region and founded our region here, to be honest, or our city here, because now we can't put all three of these adjacent to our main city. We have to put one sort of out here somewhere, which won't actually bonus it, which is kind of annoying. That being said, though, we could potentially decide that's fine, because what we're going to do is use that one for our military Urkan, which I'm good with. Although, honestly, I think it might be more of a let's load up all three Urkans and then go raid someone's capital. That's more what I'm looking at. See, like the cultists right here, we should just smash them out, guys. We should just smash them out, but I don't think they're the highest scores. Yeah, they're like, look at our score, though. We are really low on score, which I don't understand, because I don't think we're that bad off. I mean, I see they got a couple armies. They probably got a lot of territory. And that's the thing, too, is that territory plays so much into the scoring, but it's not necessarily like a force multiplier like it seems like. So I'm not super worried about that either. I would honestly think that the best thing for us to do is to get these Urkans filled up with lice and then potentially just start raiding people with 3 Urkans at a time. And I'm honestly thinking we do go after the cultists. Like, if we knock them out, we can make an alliance with one of the 2 that are left to go after the 3rd. And then once we take them out, we'll go after the last one. At least that's what I'd like to do. I can't guarantee that's going to work, but it would be great if it did. I'm kind of curious if there's some technologies back here that we skipped over that we might want to come back and pick up. Like, we never even got the Gorgon tech. Although, honestly, I'm not a huge fan of the Gorgon units in the first place, so that's okay with me. But yeah, we didn't get this. That would actually be useful. Can we put that at the front of the queue? No, we can't. Endless Legend does not have a jump to front of queue thing. That's unfortunate for us, but that's okay. I could let Urkan Politics finish. It's got 3 turns left. I wish there was a way to see your actual progress on it. Oh, it's about 53% done. Okay, so I'm gonna let it finish. I wonder if it saves the progress, though. It has to save the progress. It has to. I'm gonna go ahead and cut all these. I changed my mind. It has to save the progress. We'll find out for sure in a second. I'm gonna get this as our first tech that we're gonna pick up right now, just because we could use the additional influence. And while I'm at it, I'm gonna look back here and see if maybe there is a dust tech that we missed out on or something. There is a science tech right there. I'm gonna grab those because they'll come in a lot faster, hopefully, and then we can... Well, no, it doesn't look like it. It's gonna be 4 turns for Glory of the Empire. That's cray. Maybe this, then? Will it be 4 turns for that? It will be 4 turns for the Alchemy Workshop. So we're going to get that first because I want to speed up our science here a little bit so we can actually start grabbing some of the things that we left behind in these older tech eras. And also so we can just sort of accelerate through the newer tech eras a little bit faster. I'd actually really like to get Skoros here because we're interested in trying out our ability to use the Mykaran temples to teleport Guardians, because that's just insane. Like, really, think about that for a minute. That's a Mykaran ruin. We could just beam Guardians right over here, right next to this Alayi village, like, no problem. And that would be kind of incredible for us, so I think we're gonna try to focus in on that as well. Okay, so we have almost another army produced here. We're literally just out of things to build. We could build a coastal battery. I mean, it's not a terrible idea to have a little more defense, especially since we only get 1 city. But I think after that, what we want to do is we really want to start focusing on food here. And I know that seems silly because we have a really nice population and we generate a ton of food already. But what I think we want to do is we want to get as much growth as we can going. Because, like, look, this is the cultists right here. They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 regions and their city, right? We are another single city group. Let's see how many we have. We have our main city, and then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we are still ahead of the cultists, which is another thing that's funny, because score-wise, they're ahead of us, but I think that's because they have these. And I'm wondering if maybe fungal growthing some more miners will, like, bring us up a little bit. I think that's actually where our quest is at, by the way. Assimilate the Dogreshi faction, miner faction first. Well, can't we already do that? No. We can only assimilate the Delvers because we haven't destroyed a Dogreshi village and then fungled it. Okay, that's fine. Anyways, I want to see where our quest is. Festival of Dust, that is not our main quest. Competitive lore quest. Faction quest, right here. Search the 3 ruins. Oh, we've got this faction quest I've been ignoring because I'm a spaz, guys. I'm so sorry. We're going to do this. That's our new plan. I'm actually going to take this army of 3, but I'll probably disconnect the hero here. In fact, I'd like to move him over here if it's at all possible. It is, there we go. Okay, so now he's with that army of 6, and we'll take these 3 remaining units right here. Hey, nope. No, I don't want to be in the city. I want these units. And we'll tell them that they need to start moving towards that ruin. We're going to do the main quest now. I can't believe I let that just sit for so long, guys. I got so obsessed with capturing the Urkans, I was like, I don't care about the rest of the game. But we do have them now, and that's all that matters. We got the Urkans. They're ours. Okay. Sorry, I got a little intense there for a minute, right? I'm going to go ahead and unlock the luxury intensifier as soon as we can, because I'd actually like to build that in our home region as well. Plus 100% influence gains related to Alliance on Empire. Effects added plus 400% influence for destroying units of your allies' enemies on the Empire. Okay. We need allies, guys. We really do. And that's one of the old techs that we didn't get. We did just get all of our Quicksilver extractors, which is great. The enemy spy was unnoticed while performing the action. That's annoying, because I thought we just found the spy. Like, oh, we captured a spy. Like, we have a spy captured right here. How many spies do they have? Did they... Okay, so basically what happened, guys, is they put another spy right here. Yeah, round it up again. We gonna catch all their spies. They're all ours. How long do we get to hold her for? 12 more turns. 12 more turns we can hold her for, and we're basically holding on to her because we can bargain her back and get something for it. Before I use those emeralds, I do want to make sure that we don't have anything to buy with emeralds in here. We do not. Okay, so we'll go ahead and pop those again just for a free bonus. And then over here, our Spank unit has completed, and we are working on the coastal battery, but now we have access to this luxury intensifier, which we're going to put right here, and get some doubled Quicksilver, which will help us finish out those skills we needed for our Urkans, which is awesome. That's exactly what we want. The bigger question is, can I pull people out of dust now and us kind of survive? Kind of, maybe, sort of. Just a little bit. Well, I mean, we really don't benefit from having it so that we get more than 1 pop a turn anyway, so I guess I should just roll these out. And in fact, what I might do is move them into science here, because we actually don't need any production right now. But science will speed up the rate at which we get new things to produce, and that's kind of more useful for us at this moment. Wow, we could basically pull everyone out? Is that what I'm seeing here? In which case, we should put some into dust potentially as well. Alchemy Workshop is down to 2 turns. Can we get it to 1? No, we can't. Okay, so we can't get it to 1, so we're going to leave it at 2. But let's see how many of these guys we can pull and keep it at 2. Is that all of them? Nope, we got to put some in science. Okay, so we'll take 1 there, 1 there, another 1 there. There we go. Beautiful. That'll give us a ton of, well, not a ton of dust, but 90 dust. We really do need to get some more dust buildings or something going so that we can build that out a little better. Also, another thing we should consider is, like, this is kind of useless now. So I'm going to go ahead and get him this other 10% damage, because that's real nice. And then we'll probably start working our way over into this tree a little bit, or potentially pick up Indiana Bones, because that's actually really good too. Okay, so that is done. Let's see what is going on. Let's have all of our units do their movements that we asked them to do, so that we know that they've, you know, done what we're expecting, and then we'll continue from there. I try to, like, come up with a workflow when I get to the later turns, because there's so much stuff going that if you don't, like, have a flow, you just end up kind of sitting there going, like, I don't know what the heck's going on at this point. It's kind of frustrating that we can't take advantage of Chaka. Oof. Such a frustrating thing. Can he be down in our region? I bet you he can't. Of course he can't, right? Nah, he can't. That's sad, but whatever. Okay. Chaka, you can move back here then, and we're just going to end our turn. We did see an Alayi Skyfin over there on the right side of our little island, and we definitely don't want to tangle with them unless we have to. But if the Alayi come, we will bring the pain. We have the pain to bring. Let's hope that we get some Urkan lice here pretty quick, too. So our luxury intensifier is now in queue. We've had our first Urkan lice spawn with Chaka. I wonder if everybody gets them on the same turns. It looks like it, because Khazar has one as well now. And I'm guessing Fakir does too? No, Fakir does not, so it is not the same turn. Like, they're not actually in sync on when they gain Urkan lice. Which is something that's interesting to know. Like, I don't know if that's something we're really gonna need to know, but it's interesting to know. Okay, let's keep going, and you're fine, Chaka. I'm just gonna have you defend right now. And then everybody move. Did you guys make it? They did. Time to take these Delvers out. Get them, boys. Yeah, they should just wipe them out here. Honestly, I'm gonna... Nah, I'm not gonna spectate. Nah, I'm not gonna spectate. When we fight other empires, we might spectate, just because I want to see how our army does, and I'm reasonably sure that this particular composition is effective. I just don't know if it'll be effective against all of our enemies. So that village is gone now. We should definitely go ahead and get that with a Mykaran fungal growth. 4 turns now for our next population by doing that. That's actually kind of annoying. I think I might cancel that for right now. If that added 4 turns on its own, I'm just gonna leave it. We'll do it afterwards. No, it didn't. Okay. So we already got the pop from that, so now we're sort of on that next branch of population. Let's see how close we can get. 2 turns. If we do that, it becomes 3. I'm kind of okay with that. I mean, really, we're just basically unlocking more burrows right now. That's why I'm doing population growth as a focus, is because burrows are at least something we can build. Okay, you guys have done that. Let's send you down to clear out the miners in this next region then. And they'll actually stop in our region for the end of this turn, which will hopefully heal them up a little bit, get them prepared to go for the next one. Okay, ending our turn. Do-do-do-do-do-do. This is excellent, guys. Oh my gosh. I'm so excited. Like, we are so set to just take everybody out. It's no joke. And we just hit the freaking Dusty Clips. How great is that? Luxury Intensifier is done. Let's go check out Raynar. Arrival of the Dusty Clips. During eclipses, you can swiftly deploy fungal blooms. I know. It's amazing. We just got our Moonleaf Extractors as well. Let's go ahead and start the Alchemy Workshop. That'll be done in a turn. Just 1 turn. That's not a problem. And we will actually have enough Palladian to begin building that wonder, the Alchemical Institute, but I'm just gonna buy the rest and get that started. Because honestly, if we can get the Alchemical Institute up and running, that'll boost our science quite a bit. Now the question is, where do we want it? We put it right here. That'll set us up to put the Abbey of Anomalies right here. I think. Does that count as an anomaly? It does. That's beautiful. That's what we're gonna do. Okay, so we're gonna put that right there, and then hopefully, unless we already put the Abbey of Anomalies down, we probably did. I'm probably trying to get the Abbey of Anomalies and we already got it. But maybe not, because I know you can only put it on anomaly spaces. No, we didn't get it yet. We didn't get it yet. That's awesome, because that'll give us some very nice things when we do get it. Loving our Industrial Megapole. That's why we keep burning through production so fast, guys, is because we have that Industrial Megapole. Like, no joke, the Industrial Megapole is powerful. So let's see. We could put everybody into Science. We'd still get a population next turn, and we'd finish Glory of the Empire in 2 turns. Or we can throw everybody in Dust and buy out all of our fungal growths, which is probably what we're gonna do. You've completed the roundup sequence in your city. The enemy spy, Lorekeeper Lakaspar III was badly injured and returned to the academy of his empire. Sadly, we didn't capture him. He just got returned to his empire. That actually is kind of sad. Let's see if we have enough Quicksilver to buy any of these yet. We don't. We have 19 Quicksilver, and we're currently generating 4.5 a turn. We need 25. So next turn, if we buy 1 Quicksilver, we'll be able to pick up Endurance Training, which will remove the winter penalties, and let's see where our Moonleaf is at. We currently have 14, we're generating 6 a turn, so within 2 turns we will get faster Urkan lice spawning. We don't have any Titan Bones right now, so we should actually look at buying that. I'm gonna go check the market. Well, no. Nope, not right now, I'm not. Right now we're finishing fungal growths. Unless we already did. I mean, if we're already kind of done on fungal growths and we don't need to buy out anymore, there's just like this thing, then whatevs. Although really what we should do with that, now that I think about it, yeah, that's the focus. Sorry guys, I'm trying to think everything through and make good decisions instead of just knee-jerk running through it. Yeah, we should wipe these guys out pretty easily. Yeah, that was just a slaughter. We wiped out all of them pretty aggressively. And what I'm trying to do here is basically clear these guys out so that next turn we can just buy out all these villages. That would be phenomenal for us. That would actually help us a lot. Okay, so you guys are gonna move over there. I don't know how much they'll heal this turn. They should technically benefit from our regeneration, which isn't actually that high right now, but it's something. I just kind of want them to heal up a little bit so that they'll survive the next fight. Okay, everybody move. These guys are gonna get to that ruin we're looking for. Come on, show me what's inside. Oh, cool, we got Zolya's blade, which is awesome. Okay, so here's the thing, guys. I honestly think that the vaulter that is leading the Mykarans is that the original Zolya? Like the original founder of the Vaulters, right? Or the original leader of the Vaulters? If you guys know more about that than I do, let me know in the comments, because it's kind of cool to think that like the Vaulters' original founder or leader or whatever, like, became the leader of this other fungus faction, and it's super cool. So we're gonna read the quest thing anyway. The one way to pick up the trail of the mages is to revisit the site of the massacre, the place I once named home. My armies will need to search among a few candidate sites. We did get Zolya's blade. I want to look at it again real quick. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. It's heroes only, but it's super good, and we can equip it with a shield, but we do need resources to do it, and I believe that's Quadronix. I can't say for sure. Okay. No, Quadronix is the green one. I'm thinking of ES2. Just forget I said anything. We'll get that resource, whatever it is. Devastation upon devastation, I am ruined anew. I hang here in my cradle of tendrils, crushed under a new weight of knowledge. Centuries have passed. Centuries! I am old beyond mortal comprehension. I am cast adrift from every soul I ever knew. The only sliver of solace is the ancient Vaulter sword found in the ruins. What is my purpose now? Dominance, baby. That is your purpose. You go, Zolya. You show them that this is your Auriga. Okay, sorry, I'm excited. Whew, we cannot hurt those who committed the genocide, lost as they are to the river of time, but we can hurt their descendants. Yeah, baby. Okay, I love this. She's like, let's just get them. Okay, calm, the Mykara whispers, but I am anything but calm. The growing symbiosis, the melding of myself into the Mykara collective, has been arrested as I find myself shaken to the very core. Did the Mykara save me or imprison me? As my soldiers explored the ancient scene of the massacre, relaying their impressions through the mycelial web that stretches across Auriga, it was the small details that first alerted me to something being amiss. Flooded corridors and stagnant pools of water, lichen overgrowths and collapsed caverns, rusted machinery and scattered bones. Ironically, it wasn't until they came to the chamber of the Great Orrery that the truth became impossible to deny. Despite the decay all around, the celestial mechanism had carried on working flawlessly, a testament to Vaulter engineering. Auriga had circled its sun 284 times since the mages' attack. Wow. The Urkan beast commanded by the mages would have returned to the depths. The mage who was the architect of the slaughter would have died long ago, the same for their offspring and their offspring's offspring and onwards for who knows how many generations. In that, though, I found a tiny devious shard of hope. The mages were a proud people, enraptured by their heritage, traditions, and history. A clan who committed such a famous victory with an Urkan, no less, would likely survive, even prosper, through the ages. The clan would be celebrated, songs would be sung in their honor, they wouldn't be hard to find, and so it was. We will not have our revenge on those who committed the massacre. We will have our revenge on their descendants. They will pay for the sins of their ancestors, and they will have a new song to sing. Is there anything sweeter? I war with the Mykara, but I still must avenge the Vaulter dead. I am first of the bloodline. Oh, it is! It is the original Zolya! This is so cool! Okay, sorry, I'm super excited, guys. Defeat the two armies roaming around Endegur and Hamara to get 20 Dustwater. That would have been really useful. Ironically, and I bet you this is intended, that is the same resource needed to tame the Urkans. That being said, don't we require Dustwater to upgrade them too? We do. We need 35 of it, and we'll get 20 from that. I'm very excited, guys. I hope you're excited too. So we need to do the rest of that quest, which I believe is going to be searching for those particular ruins. Where are you? It's right here. Okay, I'm going to pin that. Yeah, defeat the armies in Endegur and Hamara. Where are Endegur and Hamara? Endegur's here, and Hamara is the cultist homeland. Awesome. It's exactly what I wanted, game. How did you know that I wanted to rush towards my enemies and potentially get wrecked? That is exactly what I always wanted, but I'm gonna cheat a little bit and buy this thing out. That'll be next turn, though. Okay, that's fine. That'll be next turn. Wait a minute. I think that just put us one turn out on growth, and we weren't before. I mean, 2 turns out, rather, instead of 1. Okay, one more. There we go. Alright, we should be able to build another Burrow Street after this as well. Come on, baby. Let me do it. I hope that we keep the Dusty Cliffs for a few more turns. Even if it's just one more turn after this, that would be great. Just so we could buy out a couple of these things. For example, this and this. Oh, and what is this? This is the mage leader of the Alayi army is attacking our Urkans. This is kind of suicide. I hope they realize that. Yeah, just murder everyone, please. We lost 2 Urkan lives. They lost everything. Everything. And they're just gonna keep losing more. Speaking of which, we should go in here and check this out because we need 2 Quicksilver and we can get that. So let's go ahead and see if we can pick that up off the market. For just 2 Quicksilver, it's only 38 dust. We can easily afford that. That is not a problem at all. Let's go ahead and buy that. Awesome. So now guys, we don't suffer any weaknesses during winter on our Urkans, which is awesome. How much is wine? Wine was like the cheapest luxury when we looked at it last time. It's still the cheapest luxury, and there's still an abundance of it on the market. I'm just gonna buy as much as I can because we need it for a ton of abilities. Let's go ahead and use it to grab. That's additional vision, that's science. I'd much rather have the science gain. So we'll pick that up, and then we'll also, if we have enough, get the vision, which we do. Awesome, look at that. So now all we have left is these shared abilities, and we've got enough Moonleaf almost to get that 1. In fact, we might just buy out the rest of that. We only need 5 more. We did spend all of our dust on wine that we probably didn't need, which is unfortunate. Yeah, sad times. But we only have 5 extras, so that's whatever. We didn't overspend too much. So for us to get 5 of these would cost 138. And we don't quite have that. I'm wondering if we can sell maybe 15 of these and get close. Or 10 even. We'll sell, or 20 rather. 138, we're super close. We just need to sell 1 thing. So we'll just sell 1 of these excess wines right here. And then we'll pick up the 5 Moonleaf that we need. And that will let us get that other ability. Bam, and now we generate Urkan lice faster, and they're almost done, guys. The only thing we have left is the Titan Bones here for approval, which makes me think that, honestly, Fakir is a huge one to keep down as a booster of our city, because he'll give approval and dust. I wonder if... Wait. This is all Urkans it applies to, guys. All these bonuses apply to all Urkans, and I don't know if they stack. Holy moly, that would be amazing. Unfortunately, though, we are out of time. I've got to end the episode here. I'm so sorry if I ran over by a little bit. I'm just super excited.